Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Wednesday, the 17th of July 2024. So yesterday the S&P and the Dow extended gains, making more record highs following better than expected retail sales. Wait till you see the number for this. And again, stock extended on gains as RUT outperforms again as hot retail sales reaction reverses. And gold soars to record high as stocks do something not seen since 1987. This is the largest 5-day outperformance of small caps over the S&P since October 1987. Whether that's ominous or not will remain to be seen. But let's have a look at these retail sales that caused the Dow to move massively yesterday. Right, so we had a previous of 0.1. We came out at 0.4. So not massive by any means, is it? But have a look at the move in the Dow for yesterday. Just look at that monster bar, all on the basis of better than forecast retail sales. Now, call me a conspiracy theorist, but this is just absolutely incredible for the market to move so much. In fact, let's have a look, see how much it did move during yesterday. And go from yesterday's electronic low. Well, I'll tell you what, let's start at 2:30 when the Dow opened. So if we go from 2:30 to 9 p.m, you can see there 627 points. I mean, that's absolutely massive on the basis of the small increase in retail sales. And the last thing they need is an increase in retail sales that's going to put pressure on Powell to increase rates or to keep rates high. Not necessarily increase them, because I think that's the highest they're going to go at the moment, for sure. But incredible, isn't it? Just look at that move for yesterday. Let's have a look at the total range for yesterday. Is 842 points on that small number. The insanity continues, and also obviously I think for me it's got to be the most bullish move in the stock market during election year ever. There doesn't seem to be any end to it, does there? Let's have a look at this. The German DAX compared to what's going on in the US. And there you can see barely moved yesterday, moved to the downside in fact, and then he rallied because of what was happening in the US. You can see there down past once it broke the low yesterday and the 200 MA, the market down to find support at the psychological level, then traded sideways. It took those retail sales and the Dow to move higher before the market did. And overnight, the 200 MA is dominating as well, and the market's below this as I record. DP is there. The market found support at this level, but it'll need to stay above this in order to move higher. Yesterday's low is down here, and yesterday's high is above. And if we go back to the daily chart, you will see that obviously we're closer to yesterday's high than we are yesterday's low at the moment. And more all-time highs, 56.70 for the S&P 500. Bit of selling around during yesterday, but there's nothing stopping this market moving higher. Again, if we look at the monthly charts, you can see this is just vertical or parabolic, as it's known. You see there, just continuing to move to the upside. So the new all-time high for yesterday as well, with that 800-point move in the Dow. Meanwhile, in the FT100, a bit like the DAX, Europe at the moment, very sluggish, stuck in a sideways range. 30-minute chart only responding, with the Dow yesterday moving to the upside. In the US dollar, this is too is sideways, not doing a lot, but gold is. It's made a new all-time high, so let's have a look at that. Before we do, let's just have a look at silver. Managed an up day yesterday, but still in a consolidation phase at the moment, sideways there. And you can see the market responding to those retail sales, but overnight getting crushed already. So don't be surprised if we end up back down by yesterday's low for this market. Meanwhile, gold is put in a new all-time high and overnight as well, whether this is due to political uncertainty or geopolitics, but very odd that this has moved over the last few days the way that it has. We've got 24.82 now, so obviously gunning for that 2,500 level. 30-minute chart speaks for itself. Market was up in the pre-market news. Retail sales from the US, a bit of a shakeout there on that news, and then moving back up again, just coming back below yesterday's high there. Gold-silver ratio, well, moving up. We haven't got back to the highs to the left yet, which is around 80.5 towards 81. That's going to be a crucial level, but certainly silver getting crushed there at the moment compared to the price of gold. And we have a $4.28 difference between London fix yesterday and Shanghai at the moment as well. So again, still that margin of difference that you can see there, the premium in the Far East on the physical market compared to the derivative markets in the UK. Let's have a look at yesterday's 2-minute DAX. And yesterday there wasn't a lot as far as the trades were concerned. You can see how quiet it was in the pre-market. We then headed into the opening, as I said yesterday, that they'd come back, test the low. They did, and that was about it, because the market moved back down after, and then attempted to move back up, which you see there towards the low, and managing not to do this. Very quiet all the way through. 200 MA giving the market some grief, as all of the averages in alignment to the downside there. Starting to turn a bit there as we get to the retail sales. Market love these numbers, as can be seen here, and then discount it before we get back above the 200 MA, or attempt to. For one, we had this attempt here, then here, and then here. So again, the 200 MA dominating the market during yesterday as the Dow opened. Prices back down again. Then we had a potential buy that wasn't filled within the 3 bars because it's so quiet in Europe, and then it moves higher as soon as the order is cancelled, and then through the 200 MA and gunning again for the low of the previous day there, which you see the market again failing, then having another go, and then failing again, and then trying to stay above this level, doing its damnedest. And you can see all of the averages have changed now as well, as the market attempts to keep moving to the upside there. Overnight, there's yesterday's high, and again the 200 average dominating prices there, and also below the other averages at the moment. DPs there, we saw what happened when it got to this level before. The market found a bit of support. If it fails to do so this time, then you can expect the BRN and the pivot point of the S1 there level to be tested. And that's about it for today. We'll just see what happens and see if we get another all-time high. Don't be surprised if we do. And let's see what those CPI numbers are from the UK in an hour's time. So with that, have a great day, and as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next.